Now listen, little magpies, and listen real well of the story of a runner that I'm here to tell. One day he was jogging past the fish and chip shop when he really got going and he didn't want to stop. He ran along the coast where the lighthouse stands, up and down the beach on the Whitley Bay sands, pausing now and then to admire the boats, till he heard an inner voice say, "Go to John O Groats." "I'm an ordinary guy, I'm not Santa Claus, but I'm going to start running for a worthy cause, 'cause I want to help the sick and the kids in need. This is my time to do a good deed. No matter what the weather, wind, rain or shine, I'm going to push ahead till I reach the finish line. This is a job and I've got to get it done. What's my name? Run, Geordie, run." So a little while later, from the northernmost spot, he waved goodbye to a kilted Scot, and he started running south past the Highland sheep, but he never stopped to count for fear he'd fall asleep. Goodbye, Scotland, you've given me a start, and you'll always have a very special place in my heart. Before too long he came to Hadrian's wall, and he just kept running like War Jackie with the ball. Northumberland and rabbits thumped their feet with delight. Magpies chattered, "He's a wonderful sight." People started cheering and donating a few quid, for the money would be used to help a needy kid. No matter what the weather, wind, rain or shine, I'm going to push ahead till I reach the finish line. This is a job and I've got to get it done. What's my name? Run, Geordie, run. Across the Yorkshire dales, through the Pennine hills, and towns that once were home to those dark satanic mills. Although his legs were tired, feet swollen and sore, he got up every day and he ran a little more. And folks back home, on both sides of the Tyne, said he's doing us proud, he'd make a proper number 9. And it's for a good cause, and every penny counts. All donations welcome, large and small amounts. Derbyshire, Warwickshire, Somerset and Devon, he ran through them all in 2007. Uphill and down, over bridge, around bend, he huffed and he puffed till he reached Land's End. No matter what the weather, wind, rain or shine, I'm going to push ahead till I reach the finish line. This is a job and I've got to get it done. What's my name? Run, Geordie, run. Fast forward 4 years, and what do you know? He was chomping at the bit, he was raring to go. Starting on the pier at Ruby's Cafe, he set off on a run across the USA. That fact alone might astound and amaze, but he was going to do it all in 100 days. A few well-wishers were there at the start to pat him on the back when it was time to depart. As they watched him running along the pier, thinking New York City so far from here. Under clear blue skies and a sun so bright, within a few minutes he was gone from sight. No matter what the weather, wind, rain or shine, I'm going to push ahead till I reach the finish line. This is a job and I've got to get it done. What's my name? Run, Geordie, run. On that lonesome road, many sights he saw, through the California desert into rugged Utah. With the sun beating down, he had a mountain to climb, but neither hell nor high water would stop him this time. Cactus on the left and cactus on the right, he could hear coyotes howling in the middle of the night. When he finally reached the summit of the Great Divide, he thought his Geordie heart might burst with pride. But he still had a canny long way to go. All of a sudden he was running in the snow. There were twists and turns, how the wind did blow on a rocky mountain high, Colorado. No matter what the weather, wind, rain or shine, I'm going to push ahead till I reach the finish line. This is a job and I've got to get it done. What's my name? Run, Geordie, run. The endless ribbon of Highway 36 pushed him to the limit. It had him in a fix. Those fields of Kansas are a sight to behold, but a tad monotonous if the truth be told. But he kept on running to his own inner drum. Though his body was aching and his mind was numb, he crossed a mighty bridge, saw the Mississippi flow, pounding out the miles into Ohio. The heat was relentless till the lightning flashed and the rain came down and the thunder crashed. But where there's a will, there has to be a way if you're going coast to coast across the USA. No matter what the weather, wind, rain or shine, I'm gonna push ahead till I reach the finish line. This is a job and I've got to get it done. What's my name? Run, Geordie, run. Now the days were ticking by and the clock was running down. Would he make it on time into New York town? There was still Pennsylvania and New Jersey to cross, but like a rolling stone he would gather no moss. So he drew on strength he didn't know he had, inspired by the memory of his dear mum and dad. With 60 miles left on the very last day, some 2 army lads joined him on the way to Coney Island pier, where somebody popped a cork. There were cheers and tears for the Geordie in New York. 3,000 miles and 100 more from the Pacific to Atlantic shore. No matter what the weather, wind, rain or shine, I'm going to push ahead till I reach the finish line. This is a job and I've got to get it done. What's my name? Run, Geordie, run. Two years later he was back on track with a snazzy yellow shirt covering his back. Where he would run was a point of wonder, but surprise, surprise, he was off down under. One fine October day he set off from Perth on the lonely trek across the sun-drenched earth. In Australian summer the heat is intense, the distances vast, the challenge immense. The flies and mosquitoes were there in number, always interfering with his nighttime slumber. But the time was pressing, not a day to waste. Only one thought, get going, make haste. No matter what the weather, wind, rain or shine, I'm going to push ahead till I reach the finish line. This is a job and I've got to get it done. What's my name? Run, Geordie, run. Porridge in the morning, back on the trail, trying not to think about Newcastle brown ale, clocking up the miles one by one under the glare of the Australian sun. Nullarbor plain, not a tree in sight, watching out for snakes with an appetite, looking like a wreck, feeling unattractive, only one thing, more cherry active. Now what would he do if a kangaroo said, "Just a minute mate, what are you up to?" Well, this would be his answer, very short and sweet. "Would you like to have a look at my blistered feet?" No matter what the weather, wind, rain or shine, I've got to push ahead till I reach the finish line. This is a job and I've got to get it done. What's my name? Run, Geordie, run. Port Augusta brought a break from the brutal daily grind, a chance to dress his wounds, clear his troubled mind. The sun was so hot that the road was like glue and his feet were on fire, but that was nothing new. He had to stay the course, he had to find a way if he hoped to be in Sydney before Christmas Day. But danger on the road put the mission on hold. He was battered and beaten, almost ready to fold. But you know he kept on running for the sake of charity till his feet were in the water of the deep blue sea. Now he's back at home, resting for a spell. You'll be the first to know if there's ever more to tell. No matter what the weather, wind, rain or shine, I'm gonna push ahead till I reach the finish line. This is a job and I've got to get it done. What's my name? Run, Geordie, run.